Oh. What's up?
And here he is,
Yeah, come
direct
on.
from some sort of dark dimension. Pum'Kin guy.
Oh, Wednesday. I don't like Wednesday. It takes forever to get through. Yeah. What's up?
Greetings, PG and John. We are here and things will probably maybe sorta happen.
Probably
Jim
not.
Happy Jim Coffee Sep Jim Clap.
Dude, slow news week across the board, bro. Like, nothing is happening. Everyone's like pre-planning out Thanksgiving stuff in the States. I got nothing. There's no news to even talk about, man. There's a couple of things. What's up?
J.i.M. Hi shade of hello.
That's not how you spell the name. What's up? How's it going? Shut up. How you doing? Oh, man. Thank you and thank you. What's up? Nah, dude, it's just what's up. Hey, King Toy, what's up, Brandon? Hello. Pando, you. I was going to change it back. Hey, Esther Thorn.
How oin. At Jim Mathers and everyone.
Robot still can't say it right. How you doing? Come on. Robot, get your together. Damn it. It's Dark Thorn 78 moons. Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. What's up? Zombie Snow White. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Catman, hello. Zaz, hello. What's going on? Night shift. Yeah, you got night shift. Ooh, night shift. Hey, that's cool. Night shift is always good. Hey, less cars on the road, right? Hey, there you go. What's up? Sharon, what's up? How's it going on? Zaz, hello. Wake up. Demon River. What's up, Demon River? Much love to you. Hey, just getting lunch. Yep, lunch. I had a bar for lunch. Health bar. Gross. Oh, God. No, hey, but I'm having pasta after this, all right? We got a fancy thing going on. We're doing a slow cook of sauce with a bunch of that meat and nan stuff. It's going to be delicious. I put more cloves of garlic than you would believe.
Yesterday evening, Captain Crazy announced something Cheeto Man.
No, we're not worried about that. I'm not getting into politics because, one, I don't give a flying crap about it. No, dude, it's just going to be chaos for the next 12 months, so everybody enjoy that. And this is my space where I don't care. I'm literally just... good luck, though. Let's see. Max Marvel, what's up? Should have what? Speaking of it, should probably what? Not eat anything yet today. What? Eat something. Been working on new stream design. All right, there you go. Nice. Oh, we've been working on things, too. Probably more so. Dude, we've been going to sleep at like 3 in the morning for some reason. We had the creative spark ignited within. You know how that goes. So basically, we get, torn and cast to the four winds creatively. And then we're just like, I want to work on this. Bro, work on this. It's ridiculous. What's up, Spirit? What's up? It's been a while. What's up? How you doing? A lot of crap has been happening. Oh, your grandfather passed. No. So my doctor lost 5 pounds and it practically ripped my hair out. Don't do that. Don't do it. Trying to find cookie tins for Christmas cookies. Just send. Oh yeah, cookie tins are hard to come by. That is the thing. But one, boom, good, boom. Oh, there you go. Good vibes. I don't know. Condolences and such for things that happen. Right. Life. It's terrible. Ugh. I don't know. Good look on it, too. I don't know. Okay, do cookie tins? I can't remember the last time I had to go looking for one. The only thing Christmassy I got this year was those, what do they call them? Those Pantone cakes? I always call them Pantone cakes because, there's a Pantone color chart. So I'm like, yeah, I got one of them Pantone cakes. Well, they got the little fruit in there to have a bunch of different little colors in it, right? Match them up to a Pantone shirt. I'm calling them Pantone cakes from now on. Oh, man. Almost time to at least, upgrade loader. What? Background cue. Background cues. Speaking of eating, I need to stay off the sweets. Gaining too much weight lately. Yeah, is it? Why? I don't know why it's so easy to gain weight and it's insanely difficult to lose it. It's just like, oh, I had a cookie here. Yeah, you gained 5 pounds. It's ridiculous.
5 moons. I'm glad I can join the Merry Clan.
Merry Clan! I don't know how merry we are. What? No, man, I get bent out of shape whenever... Okay, here's what I don't like about the holidays is... I get a little bitter. Why? Because I'm still working, yet everyone else is slacking off. And it seems to make my job a little bit more difficult. Especially when it comes to news. Like, it's just... I feel like a large portion of news reporting just... Like everyone just started, oh yeah, whatever, I'll write the article after the holidays. We're all on a plane, train, or automobile. I gotta watch that again. Plane, trains, and automobiles, I gotta watch it. No, dude, that's like quintessential Thanksgiving film. Definitely. Dollar store. Dollar store. Cookie tins. You mean sewing kit or the laundry room? I don't know. Cookie tins? I even, now that you mentioned it, I haven't seen a cookie tin in like a thrift store in forever. They used to have them, but now not so much. I don't know how many cookies still. I think those fancy Danish cookies that come in a blue tin, I think those are the only ones that I know of that still have cookie tins. Maybe they have collectible ones like, you know, oh, Pillsbury, whatever, you know, it's got like their thing, or the Keebler schmucks. Whatever they do, yeah. Royal Dansk, that's what they're called. Yeah, I got plates called Dansk. Nice. Maybe I should get those. I haven't had those in forever. Haven't had those in forever. I thought about a cookie. The imaginary cookie made me gain a pound, pretty much. I thought about eating. Bum, 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 bum. Bam. Where we go? Oh, hold on. Actually, there's a lot of things going on here. Hold on. Dollar store, what's it? Got Reaper, what's up? How's it going? Stephen Gore. What are they doing? They've been slacking off lately. Punch him in the head. Go.
Honestly, I'm exhausted. I have been running evenings and my brain just won't let me sleep. Try taking some of my melatonin gummies to help me stay asleep. Not really helping. Any suggestions? I already listen to binaural beats and other sleep and do.
Basically, hey, oh wait, also if you're looking for cookie tins that don't have that stale cookie, try Scamazon. Scamazon. I think that's a brand name. What? Here's the thing. The secret for me of getting to sleep is when I can't sleep is not going to sleep. And I know it sounds stupid and counterproductive, but if your mind is active and you're awake, sitting there in bed just staring at the ceiling ain't gonna help. You're like, wow, I really wish I could get to
Got my car inspected and oil changed.
Hey.
Was going to be $120. Found out I needed brake pads and rotors.
Oh.
Flash forward to $617. Joys of owning a car, Jim.
Yeah, joys of owning a car. And I don't feel bad when like I mess up a sandal. Cars are expensive. God, between the gas and everything, it's crazy. It's crazy. No, even the blackout curtains, I have those on day round. So it's like, what am I going to do with that? Yeah. But no, usually if your mind is active and you can't go to sleep, you might as well get up and do something. I usually work on a project or something until I'm just like, all right, I'm going to put, you know, now I'll just pass out. Yeah, it's at 3 in the morning, but yeah, who cares? It's snowing here. Thankfully, nothing's sticking. Nice. Yeah, we had alleged snow. Alleged snow. Everyone was like, oh my God, first snow of the year. What will we get? What will the totals be? You know what the total was? Nothing. Because it didn't get cold enough. It was like a little bit of freezing rain. What you can expect for your commute, nothing. I don't expect nothing for my commute. My God, they were hyping up this quote-unquote winter storm. Like it was a hurricane that's going to just throw tornadoes at you. I'm like, dude, what? It's drizzle. It's very cold drizzle. God. Try valerian root or sleepy time tea. They have extra strength version. Oh, yeah, there's chamomile. Sleepy time tea. What was it? Celestial seasons. Celestials. What's up? You got like, what? Lucky you step ant found some at the Dollar General, but it sucks. Used be in rather than be drowning in tins. But the minute I need them, nothing. Yeah, that's always the way it happens. Dude, that always happens. Every time we clean up a certain area, it's like, oh, we're never going to use that. Like 15 minutes later after we've thrown it out, it's like, oh. Garbage truck comes by. It's like, beep, beep. And you're like, wait, no, I needed that spool of thread that only had a little... Gone. That's always the way. And news outlets like making things sound worse than they are for ratings. Shouldn't they be held accountable for that? You know? Like, all these people were in a pack. Dude, I saw people filling up, like, gas containers at the gas station, and I'm like, did I know something I don't know? I'm like, what the hell, dude? You know? I don't know. Whatever. That's a lifetime insomniac. I have given up. I've tried every sleep aid. None of them work. Due to other health issues, I'm on a handful of meds that have been the same. Oh, well, yeah, that'll be a thing. That's what it just come in rare occasions will actually knock me out. Oh, well, I mean, I guess that helps. Weird. We're at the diner again. It is a different diner. Completely different. Dude, I go where all the coffee is, okay? So if I go outside, it's the only reason I'm leaving is because there's different coffee. Let's see. Go!
News stations can't be held accountable because they lobby Congress.
Yeah, but that's getting into politics, so please do not. I know the collective air out there is like, I really want to yell at something right now, but let it go. Let it go. Just expect more dumpster fires on your Twitter feed. Assuming it's still around in a week. Oh, God. Did DeviantArt ever update their AI pilfering terms of service yet? Or are they just like, whatever, they don't care? Because I haven't even kept up with, because I'm just like, bleep, yep, go.
So I'm watching a God of War Ragnarok, and thanks to YouTube Shorts I now know a major twist for the game.
Well, yeah, that'll happen. Don't look at media if you don't want a twist. Nobody wants a twist. Unless it's like a cinnamon twist. I haven't had one of those little cinnamon twist things, you know, where you get the dough and they split it up and then put like the sugar on it and stuff. Oh, those are so good. Yeah, I know. Kevin Conroy passed. We talked about that last time. I was like, oh, man. What? And now there's all these articles like the best Batman has died. Now everybody's on it. Oh, yeah, what? Kevin Conroy? Who is he again? Oh, he did a voice of it. Oh, he was really, oh my God, no. Like people just rediscovered him.
Well, with the weather getting colder and your power lines being unreliable and inclement weather, they may be getting gas in stock for generators you say your neighbors have.
Yeah. What? I hear him in the distance. You know, so it's like, so we'll see. Oh, that's another thing. Hey, if power goes out, then, yeah, there you go, storm. You know, that big storm we got. Big. Skype sheet road, jerry cans full of gas, plus going through the winter. Yep. They know how to be, what, panic. Yeah, everyone panics. I don't know, anytime there's a little bit of a weather event, people are like, oh my God. Probably can't get it till Friday night. Friday night? What? Artist rendition with flaming dumpster fire with a Twitter logo inside of it. Yeah. Well, I always found, I do find that interesting. That state of Twitter is, because I don't look at the state of Twitter as politics. I feel like some rich dude was like, dude, I want Twitter. You know, and they got Twitter and they kind of didn't know what to do with it. Now they're like, oh, this is a lot of work. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the inner workings of Twitter are. So, you know. But less toxicity is always a good thing, maybe. I always admire Kevin. Always wanted to meet him. Sadly, I'm a poor peasant and can't go out to state cons. Yeah, I did. No, I'm not going to state cons either. Nobody's too expensive now. It didn't used to be. Going to a con used to be like relatively cheap. It was like $15 to get in. Yeah, back in the day. And we're like, hey, there's a con happen. What is this? Okay, let's go. It's like $15. Twitter purchases like the Home Movies episode where the coach bought swords off late night TV. Yeah, there's these really cool swords, like late night television, and it just breaks. Thankfully, I finished God of War Ragnarok. Well, I stayed away from the internet. It was worth it. Nice. There you go. Yeah, I was curious if people actually enjoyed that game because for me, it's like I'm not a big God of War fan, so I'm kind of like blah. Oh, but weird. Hey, speaking of Sony properties, why are they making a Gran Turismo movie? How the hell is that going to work? You know, again, it's a racing. It's like making Forza Horizons, the movie. Like, what? Hey, people are driving. What are they trying to do? Fast and the Furious? It's just a race car game. You know, like it doesn't make any sense. Maybe Ridge Racer. Make a Ridge Racer movie, Sony. Okay. God, I don't understand what they're doing with their lives. What do I think of World of Warcraft? I haven't played it since. No, I played a little bit of Battle for Azeroth, and then they stuck their foot in their mouth, and then I was like, bleep this company. But it used to be okay. WoW Classic would be the way I would go if at all. But apparently that Overwatch 2 patch is going to be delayed until who knows when, and apparently May's broken. Broken. They broke it. Nobody can play May. You may not. Just love the people making fake brand accounts to troll Twitter. Yeah. But it doesn't help the actual... No, that actually hurt somebody's stocks. Because somebody made a fake thing for a company and then their stocks plummeted because they made some kind of fake announcement. And I'm like, oh, that's good. Yeah. Never listen to Twitter. That's the rule number one. Especially if you're an investor. Or do you? I don't know. I invest according to Wall Street bets. That's what... No, I don't. Let's see. Sergio released good in that episode. He was just broke. I use all these stories in an irresponsible manner. Yeah. I gotta rewatch home movies. I haven't seen them forever. Resident Evil Shades of Rose. Ridge Racer. Do I like horror games? Depends on the game. I like any game as long as it's a good game. $8 trolling in Twitter. And billions lost in stocks. Yeah, well, you know. Live and learn, right? Oh, God. Isn't that weird? No, because it's like, if you think about it from a standpoint, for all the people that have a business on Twitter, you know, whether you're an influencer or you're, you know, schmucks like us, like just, you know, you're doodlers and whatnot, yeah, there's a lot at risk. Psychora, what's up? 69 moons, thank you. Keeping up with the nonsense. Hope you're doing well. What's up? How's it going? Yay! What? Psychora. What are you doing? How you doing? How are things? What's going on? The next, I can't sub to Psychora until the 25th. That's when my Prime sub is up.
Watching your rants are bittersweet. You're always bringing up interesting points and views from unexpected places. But the realization that those who need to listen won't makes it a tragedy.
Yeah, well, we'll get rediscovered after we're dead, and then everyone will pilfer the content for their own TikToks and be like, hey, look at this idea I came up with, which wasn't mine. That's the way that'll go. Dude, I'm telling you, man. It's insightful stuff that just people are just like, bah, I don't watch that because there's no dances in it. Whatever. Boom, 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 boom. Where did I leave off? Ow, and thank you. Go. Boop, boop. Oh, God, I missed it. My dyslexia is in full swing. I'm 2 weeks into the sequel of the franchise movie list. Got Escape from New York and Night of the Living Dead last night. Night of the Living Dead? Oh, not Return of the Living Dead. Okay. No, because I was like, dude, you're really going to go through all 5 Return of the Living Deads? What? There was 1, 2, 3, which had the crazy dead girl, and then there was Necrolopolis or whatever it was, and then Rave to the Grave, which just sucks so bad. I mean, they're fun, campy movies, but, you know, other than that. Someone made a fake account of a drug manufacturer that said insulin was free and it tanked its stocks. I'm not sure what the full story is. Okay. You see, stuff like that we don't need, because that literally affects people's livelihoods. I know if you're on Twitter, you probably don't care. You're like, whatever, blah, 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 especially Big Farm, man. You know, but, you know, people do work there. Let's see. 3 gluten-free episodes, dancing it. Yeah, but that's the only part people watched. They're like, skip to the end, skip to the end. Yeah.
I can't wait to be done with work today. Yes. I'm gonna be streaming God of War Ragnarok. I got my collector's edition and the Thor hammer was even better than I thought it would be.
Nice. Cool. There you go. I'm glad you actually got it. I was worried. I'm like, you know what? They ain't gonna see that. I feel like it. I was worried that it just got like sold on eBay. Wow. People panic when they hear the news is bad. Weather is coming, which is why I don't listen to the news. I know why people panic. Why do people panic when they say weather is coming? Weather's always coming. Winter is coming. We know. It's here. It's all up in our faces, freezing our nose hairs. What's up?
Wow, 44 months.
44 moons, Cyril. Thank you. 44. Woo one. Don't panic. I just skipped over. I didn't read that one. I just panicked and now I'm running around. Oh, God. Weather channel happens. I don't look at any of those things. Like any of the weather things. I'm just like, I'll check every once in a while when everyone's like, oh, storm, blah, 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 blah. I'll just look. That's it. I'm usually, I'm usually prepared. We've been through enough storms in our life that I'm like, yeah, we got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Yeah. Sarah, what's up?
They probably think if the news talks about it, it must be serious.
That's rule. No, go back to like that should be rule number one. If the news is talking about it, it can't be that serious. They talk about anything. Literally, they make that's just there is no news anymore. It's just clickbait. You know, that's why I don't take news seriously anymore. That's probably why a lot of people don't take news seriously anymore. I know I've never said well, it's on the news. It must be important. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that fluff story about the little kitten that's friends with a chicken. That's so important. Thank you, News 12 or 13 or whatever channels people have anymore. I don't know. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Godly, even though the rule printed in large friendly letters. One of the dead jobs was printed in a tech menu. I just got the notification on my phone that you're streaming. At least you got one. I've been waiting on your channels. It's 12:30 on my computer. Well, you got to refresh. We are always on a timely fashion. We always, unless there's a calamity, I will stream at 12. I will stream at 1 when we're supposed to. Now, 12 on Sundays, 1 on Wednesdays. News is only important when you're the main character in a movie. Dun, dun, dun. Pretty much. If a disaster movie's taught me anything, you don't panic. We'll make everyone panic. What? Panic? Everyone panics. Oh, I need coffees. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. I need coffee. New coffee card. Look, it's cute. It's a cute coffee card. Cute coffee card. Buccaneer squirrel, hi. I think that's a whole cup of coffee concentrate. No, like I'm not even joking. I think because that's pretty strong. That's pretty strong. I got the weather off my phone. What? I think everybody does. No, but even the phone apps, the weather apps, they have those like little clickbait things. Bling, bling, bling. What you expect? Oh, God, I guess I got to click on this. Oh, it's not going to be that bad. Oh!
A pumpkin demon is never late. They arrive precociously on time.
I'm not a demon. I'm a familiar. Zotzi, thank you. 52 moons. Now, Gore is a demon. Steve's a vampire. I'm a familiar. Because people know me. Let's see. What's up? Thank you. I appreciate it. Probably got around to finishing Chrono Trigger, but I'm still sleepy. I don't know. Is there any DLC you can kind of polish off? Oh, but speaking of it, hey, Witcher 3 is getting an upgrade. It's getting an upgrade. Witcher 3. If you haven't played it, it's going to be playable, I think, what, December 14th? You're going to get all sorts of fancy graphics free of charge. You're going to get the ray tracing. You're going to get better other things. And apparently, I think they're tacking on some Netflix-ish content. Now you can play as, whatever, Liam Hemsworth, maybe? I don't know. That's not true.
Everyone at work thinks I'm insane because I show up on a tank top and jeans. I wear a uniform shirt, a jacket, and spend 10 hours next to Milan Steel. Everyone bundled up like an Eskimo is insane to me.
Well, you literally got a blowtorch in your hand. You want to stay cozy, right? What? Oh, dude, there was that crazy accident. No, speaking of, hey, be safe. You're probably not near, I hope you're not near any smelting pools. No, man, dude, somebody fell into like a literal vat of what is it, liquid, molten everything? They literally vaporized. They were quite literally vaporized. It was like their 9th day on a job. I was like, what? Dude, that's insane. No, man, they got T2'd. That's crazy. Hey, what happened to Jay Leno? We got into like a explosion? What happened there? No, that wasn't Jay Leno that fell into a vat of molten steel. No, I think there was something happening with one of his billions of cars. I feel like his garage is like the parking lot at Disney. Like he just walks out there and he's like, hey, where did I park my car? Yeah. You know? Did you see this? I just go, oh, God. Where did I leave my keys? Oh, God. I could get the remake, maybe. What it turns out PS1 version was allegedly what? PS1? There was a PS... How's there a PS1 version of Witcher? What? Oh, you're talking about the other one. All right, never mind. Because they added a translator instead of translating it. Oh, that's lazy. I was like, wait, Witcher 1? No, okay, never mind. Then I got burned working on a car, 3rd-degree burns. How did that happen? What was he doing? Don't give Jay Leno a blowtorch. What? But it was the idiot who blew himself out of the shop, then cut his fingers off for his first week. Go, probably. I literally walked into a door. What frame a couple of days ago? My dad says it looks like my head above my left eyebrow. What? Dented. Oh, okay. I hate when I type something out and it's like it'll leave out a word that was important to the whole sentence, because that happens to me. I'm just like, no, when you text somebody, you're like, blah, 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 blah. And then they're like, what? I'm like, oh, no, store, car, food. Do you need anything? And all they got was like, going, you? And they're like, huh? I'm like, dude, I wrote out a whole sentence. Why did this happen? I feel like I fat finger things a lot. And I get the nubs. I'm just like, burp, burp, burp. Trigger, sorry. Yeah, there you go. They were so lazy. Did I write that in last pass? Sounds like something I would do. Witcher 1 was on PC, but even the PS2 era. Really? He's fine. Got some burns on his face and is canceling his appearance for the year. Yeah, but you know what? All right, Jay Leno, 1, get well. 2, they got the money. They got the money. They plastic surgery themselves up. Thanks for follow. You know, they'll be out there just doing whatever they do. What the hell did they do? No, like since he left Tonight Show or whatever. What did he do? Does he just play with cars all day? I feel like that's like, okay, here's the cycle of life for a guy. Okay, you're a kid, you get little Matchbox cars or Hot Wheels, you play around with cars and stuff like that. You end up, if you're lucky, you end up working on cars, as you get older, because you really like cars. You work your entire life, you retire, you buy more cars. And then you just play with those as if they're Matchbox cars. I feel like that was the cycle of life for Jay Leno. I liked cars when I was little, and then I like working on cars, and then I bought a bunch of them, So basically his house is like one of those old-timey, Hot Wheels cases that you would open up when you knew the kid that had a lot of cars, and they would just be rows and rows of all these little cars. And you'd be like, oh my God, you got so many of them. So why is that? I'm not a car guy, so the cycle of life for me is got to deal with like pens and pencils and paper, It's always writing. But I really feel like for guys, it's cars. Manly men, not me, okay? Look at me. Look at me. Do I look like I work on cars? I can barely get the little screw cap off of the tire to put air in it. It's like, it's... She's got to do it. You're talking about the air cap. Toy cars, fix real cars, buy real cars, work on cars until you die. Yeah, and then what happens when you're dead? You get put in a car so that you can go somewhere else. It's quite literally. Even after you die, you're playing with cars. But you get it being the coolest car at the end. That's not a comedy bit. Somebody had to have done this as a comedy bit. Like, I could quite literally just type this up. This is like A+ material. You do it right. Yeah, that's pretty good. Somebody's gonna steal it. It'll be on TikTok in like 5 minutes. What's up?
That was kind of the idea for me when I decided to rebuild my shop and buy all new tools for my retirement plan. I'm gonna open a small engine repair shop once I get too old to drive an 18-wheeler, which reminds me everyone needs to
learn how to drive in weather. If you can't. Well, hey, you don't have to worry about people driving because they're rolling out all autonomous driving trucks. There's this company that just rolled a couple of them out. I'm going to see what happens. There you go. They're going to take your job. That's all right. AI is taking my job. Everyone's job's getting taken by robots. The robots are taking all our jobs. Follow example of red greens. Thank you. Turning treat cars into mechanical monstrosities. Yeah. A car is nothing more than something to get me from point A to point B. Yeah, that's kind of the way I feel. Yeah. So, I also feel that way about my feet. They don't really do anything. They just get me from point A to point B. Put roller skates on there. Same difference. Yeah. Pumpkin guy. Way. Kabukos. What's up? Dun, 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 dun. Imagine trying to say go to L on your phone. Decides it. What? Heal. Go to heal. Wait, what? Yeah, feet. Yeah, they're kind of like weird little nubs. Sort of like poop, poop. It'd be like walking on your shins. I'm cold and I'm being smothered by my cat and dog. That's fine. Then you won't be cold anymore. They keep you warm. What? Your cat does that. It literally found the one spot. Like, if you ever need to find warmth in your house, just like find where the animals are. They'll find it. If you have like a chilly room, you're like, why is it so cold here? And then the cat's like right there. It's like, oh, you're blocking the heating vent. Thanks. Jay Leno was on that Tim Allen, The Last Man Standing. Was he? I know. I didn't even see an episode of that. I want more coffee. I'm getting more coffee. Coffee card. Coffee. Are they going to make a God of War movie? No, because getting back to Sony doing their movie, what? They got Last of Us, the series. They're doing a Gran Turismo thing.
Do you really think you should be having more caffeine?
Didn't you see the
Do you
card?
really think you should be asking me if I should have more caffeine?
The card says yes. The card says yes. Look, my face is in there. See? Yeah. Good job. You're a technical wizard. Thank you. It's been snowing since I left California on Friday. California. Isn't that typical? You leave a nice place with the nice weather, and then you're just stuck in snow. So far, I'm taking breaks. Wait, how much? Hey, you gotta take breaks. You know, at least my breaks don't have commercials roll. Let's see. We're left. I'm improvement 2. Last Man Standing. What? Go.
Speaking of cars, visited NYC last week. That place was not designed for cars. Still having nightmares.
Oh, dude, no. You don't. This is why I don't own a car, because I grew up in New York and I learned from everybody saying, "Damn, why do I have a car in New York? This is terrible." No. Even God, and the tourists, man, dude, if you've never been driving around in New York, forget about it, dude. It's crazy. Public transportation, all the way. Even the cab drivers are like, dude, my head's gonna explode if I gotta keep driving this. Oh, God. Oh yeah, always watch out for the bike messengers who apparently feel they rule the road. What? Hey, I'm more of a bike person than a car thing, but I've seen a lot of messengers just dart in and out like they just don't care. And then they get like doored, and then they're just like, "Why'd you open the door? You're an idiot! How dare you?" Blah, 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 blah. Like, dude, you just literally went through traffic, swerved in and out of like 5 different cars. You were supposed to be adhering to the rules of the road. I'm literally parking my car and getting out of it. You smashed into my door, you idiot! Oh God. You should look in the rearview mirror before you open a door. You should look where you're going because your eyes are in front of you, unlike my head that doesn't have eyes behind it. Idiot.
California needs a train system. It's not made for buses.
No. Hey, what happened to the trolley? Don't you got the trolley over there? I don't know. What am I going to do in California? I need to be in areas where I can walk the things, you know? My sister texted me and asked if I want to visit San Diego this summer. Do you? I don't know. What are you going to do there? Go.
They are riding a bike. They lost their will to live.
Yeah. I'm not saying motorcycles. I'm saying like bikes, like biking, like pedals. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, God, and the electric bikes, too, makes them go even faster, so they feel like, oh, well, I don't even have to pedal. Oh, God. No, I've seen some weird, gnarly stuff happen to people, you know, and not for nothing. It's usually the messengers darting in and out, and I know they're under pressure to get things done, et cetera, et cetera. But they got to be careful, just like everybody else. If you want to walk places, then don't go to California. Yeah, pretty much.
And I know exactly how electric trucks are going to be used for the foreseeable future. They are primarily going to be used as local/regional delivery trucks with less than a 500-mile delivery radius to and from. So 82.
That's a lot of words. It's never going to read all that. 5 miles radius, 250 miles radius over the main diesel trucks for at least another 25, 30 years. Or the necessary infrastructure has been put in place across the nation. Yeah. America working on its infrastructure. That's pretty funny. Yeah, so I guess you got job security then. If you think about it, if you have a job that is in threat of anything, but it needs the infrastructure of the United States to be fixed for that threat to be legitimate, then you're okay. You're sitting good. Well, as soon as America fixes their roads, then we're all screwed. Wait, what? You want to go to Utah for Christmas, do you? Go.
I would gladly trade you bicyclists for the idiots trying to wave you through at intersections and trying to wave you through 4-lane highways that don't understand that they don't control both lanes they are trying to wave you through.
Yeah, the just 4-way stops, no. I feel like people are sometimes courteous to a fault where they will kill you, that kind of thing. Oh, go ahead. Oh, you're not going to go? I'm going to go. Car accident, and another person just piles onto it. Good job. Well, by the time to fix the roads, we'll have flying cars. Maybe that's what they're holding out for. I swear, every road gets worse. Like, I've seen potholes that I feel like I could spelunk in, It's insane. It's insane. Yes, courtesy kills. What? That'd be a name for how about I don't know, like Christian metal band? Courtesy kills? Evil? I don't know. Oh, God. Meanwhile, in not too distant Japan, robots wearing a maid outfit delivering food to customers. Yeah, but the robots, I don't trust them. What a manatee. What? Go.
I only missed 2 things in Utah. Crown Burger and Christmas. They had so many walk-through light displays and snowboarding was awesome in December.
Really? In Utah? I never looked at Utah as like the place to go, for, well, anything. Maybe, hey, Utah's a Christmas place? All right. I guess that's nice. You like Christmas. Jeez. Michigan, 3rd worst roads in the country. Well, Michigan. You never find fires waited for roads to be fixed. Pretty much never trust robots. I'm fine with robots. What? They don't do nothing to me. Utah, it's up there somewhere. I'm going to Wisconsin next week to get away. Gonna have Thanksgiving at a friend's house at the end. You don't have another stay-at-home Thanksgiving? Yes. Dude, I ain't dealing with nobody if I don't have to. What's up? New follow, thank you. No, hey, maybe we'll pop in to see, like, local family and be like, hey, what's up, bro? And, all right, I'm leaving. Yeah. I'll bust in real quick to get some stuffing and then just I'm out. Yeah. Crown Burger. I've never been to Crown Burger. God. Our roads are hit or miss. Many bent rims. Yep. Utah has amazing canyons and hike and mountains. Well, I don't like hiking. I don't like mountains. And canyons to me are just really big cracks in the earth I shouldn't be in. So it's like, basically you're telling me I have to go either up or down and it's going to cause physical exertion. Go.
I saw my family last weekend. Makes me understand why I live where I live.
Oh. I remember you from New Grand, Muzak. What's up? How's it going? Back in the day. What? Hey, we still there. We post sporadically. Mostly YouTube, though. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. New Foamy episode was posted yesterday. Yesterday. There you go. I know, the whining and stuff. Let's see. Robots won't get me. I don't drink coffee. You'd have to kill me the old-fashioned way. What? Fire the soda can. What? Why? Boom, boom, boom. I don't know. I know a lot of people complain about their family,
3
but...
years. There is no escape.
3 years.
36 months already.
That is insane. Fairland, thank you for the 3 years. See, I'm glad the robot knows how to do the math, because I don't know that. 36 moons. Thank you, thank you. What's up? Go. Thank you, Tina Burst. Tenebris.
7 years ago today, my stepdad passed away due to his own stupidity.
Oh, that's even worse. It better not be hereditary. Well, no, it wouldn't be. It'd be stepdad, right? You're good. You're in the clear then. Jeez. Was going for the Maximum Overdrive reference. Yeah, I know. Come on. I know how many people say, wait, isn't there supposed to be a remake of Maximum Overdrive? Where is that? Stephen King, get on that. What do you need? Do you need drugs for the reboot? We'll get them to you. I want to see something zany coming from your mouth. Oh, God. You know, most people say this, but my family is very dysfunctional. I always thought our family was very dysfunctional, but I feel like we're the normal ones, honestly. We don't do a lot of bickering. There's no infighting. People, immediate family, are very respectful of people's space. Even they're not very opinionated. And if they are, it's like, well, here's what our input is on the matter, you know, and basically it's up to you whether you want to go with it. They're never like, well, I told you to do this. Beep, 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 beep.
Stephen King has said he doesn't even remember filming Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah, I can see that. Meteor Bleep. I know, different movie, but probably still the same King. No, but that's like kind of weird. Let us see what starts funny, then laughs kind of die down. What? He's really dead, isn't he? No, but there's what was the thing? No, I mean, they're not very dysfunctional, surprisingly. In Salt Lake City, I saw a water fountain that had fire incorporated into it. Choreographed into Christmas music. Why would they do that? Thanks for the follow. Why would they do that? Why would you mix fire and water? That's insane. I feel like counterproductive, too. Just getting a lot of evaporation going on there. Weird. Bump, 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 bump. I don't know, does everybody have like a dysfunctional family? Does anybody here have a family you can actually sit at the table with and have a logical discussion? Or is that just like wishful thinking? No, because I'm curious as to how people are going to be spending their Thanksgiving. Are they just like, oh, God, I don't want to see the family. Oh, God, I don't want to see them. No, I don't want to see them. You know, that kind of thing. I have that family. What, the logical family or the crazy family? Nope. Nope. Jay, what's up? For me, more or less. I know. I can't even remember the last time anybody got into a heated argument during Thanksgiving. Like, God, in probably 20 years at least. And that's when, like, your grandparents were around and your grandmother was just like, you know? There was always infighting between, like, the grandmother and your mom because they weren't on, like, good terms. So there was that little passive-aggressive kind of comments and whatnot. You know, that kind of thing. But it was fun to watch. Yeah. Depends on what you call logical. Well, I mean, you know, I don't know. Anytime you guys have a discussion, it doesn't get heated. You know, everybody says their piece, and then it's like, even if there's a difference of opinion, it's pretty much like, yeah, well, whatever. Here, you want more potatoes? You know, that kind of thing. I know your family's not much of a family that defines itself by its opinion so much that it would drive away other family members, if that makes any sense. You know? Like whether it's political views or religious views or whatever, blah, 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 blah. Nobody's been that way. They'd just be like, I don't see it that way, but whatever. Cranberries? You know, that kind of thing. Oh. Bum, bum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. Well, Glasgow seems to be having fun. Oh, God. Fighting on Thanksgiving is a waste of time. Yeah, man, it hurts the digestion, too. We've messed here to being the black sheep of the family. We have to get news of the extended families going through the grapevine. Yeah, we don't really delve on extended family. We're like, meh. They're old enough to figure it out, yeah. Sphinx Hijack, what's up? Hope you're doing okay. Headed to urgent care. No! It's a matter of fractured knuckle. What are you doing? Stop punching people. I really need to contact about the manufacturer and get a refund on the limit. Yeah, seriously. Come on. And boom, good vibes. I don't know. Maybe it's not fractured. Maybe it's bruised. You could do that. You could bruise a knuckle. Don't do it. I would like that, fantasy family. What? I don't know. You guys are all logical over there, so you know. Whatever. I divorced my mom's extended side of the family. They are just toxic since grandma passed over a decade ago. I guess there's a lot of that. Ugh. Like, I don't know if people are, you know, like families that do a lot of fighting during the holidays. It's like, do they feel they can do that because they're so familiar with everybody and comfortable with each other that, you know, I'm going to just rant and complain and, you know, nitpick at everything you do kind of thing. Like, I don't get it, you know? Oh, it's weird. That's why I feel like even though we were kind of in that realm of considered the weirdos, I feel like we are high functioning weirdos, if that makes any sense. We're like weird, quirky stuff, but we don't really go out of our way to cause drama or nothing. Like, it's weird, yeah.
Certain members of my family can't let some things go.
Yeah, we generally don't have that issue. We're just like, brr. Like, all right, whatever. And there's been disagreements, but it's just like, you know, we agree to disagree kind of thing and then move on because, you know, there's always food. At a certain point, we're just, I think because we all like food, maybe it's the Italian thing. After a while, you're just like, there's food here. I should be eating, you know, kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe don't, during Thanksgiving, if you have to put up with, you know, significant others or family or whatever that, you know, you're having shaky relations with, you know, you don't think anything to hot and you just have extra potatoes, you know? What? No, if they want to get into discussion, just, you know what, keep eating. No, it's really good. Who wants to talk about that? It's going to ruin my indigestion. Just keep eating. Keep eating until you pass out and then nobody can talk to you. I guess that's the way to do it. I grew up at a time when grandparents were old and not young. I fought with someone every time I got around them. I would avoid near them. Oh, there you go. I feel like they can let loose and everyone else to be nice. Why? I don't know why. No, because it's like we're... God, I don't know how people are wired. This is why I feel like I'm such a weirdo in the world, because I'm very like, whatever. You know, and even when I get heated about something, I'll at the end of my say, I'll just laugh it off and be like, whatever. Just I don't care either way. Because generally I may care about stuff, but not enough to have it ruin things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
One of my exes was Italian. When we went to his grandmother's, I was told she will fill my plate. I eat everything, otherwise it would be an insult. I'd never felt so overstuffed in my life.
Yeah. No, we had that. No, because I've been to things like that. You gotta eat everything. You know, you got to. I'm like, look, I am going to die if I eat this, okay? There's more cheese here than I've had in the entire year of 2015. I cannot eat this. I will die. It's delicious. I would love to eat it, but I ain't gonna eat it. And if they get bent out of shape, I'm like, look, I'm sorry. I am not gonna die. This is delicious. I will pack it up and eat it later. But I made it fresh. Okay? Congratulations. Everything is made fresh, okay? If you made it, it's fresh. That's how that works. Stupid. What? Like it's a thing. Like, it's made fresh. I know that. It just came out of the oven. What? What? You think the obvious is lost on me? You know? I worked really hard making this, clearly, because you don't have magical powers that can summon this from the multiverse, okay? You're not Doctor Strange pulling lasagna out of another dimension, okay? I know. You worked hard on this. It's delicious. I just can't eat as much as you want me to. Yeah. So, man, what's up? Just wanted to say hi. I'm a friend from way back. Hey, there you. Glad you're still around. I'm glad to see I'm still around too. There you go. Catch up on Foamy. Damn it, there's a lot of it on YouTube. It's everywhere. Oh, God. I don't hold grudges. Oh, I can hold grudges, but they gotta be real legit. Like I have to have been crossed, that kind of thing, and I will hold it to the day I die, and I will relish every moment of it. Is it wrong to be thankful that I don't have to spend Thanksgiving with my family? No. And people are wired like underpaid employees who hates their boss.
Destroy them all with power hugs and treats.
Hey, thank you. What's up, Blaze Wing? And welcome. How's it going? Welcome all. How you doing? Hope you're doing well on this Wednesday, which should be Friday. I wish it was Friday, frankly. I really do. Thank you and hi. Let's see. People are wired like underpaid employees who hate their boss. Some are wired better than others. Some not wired at all. Some of them are very unhinged. Best thing is coming from a home with literally piles of food. I like that. I do like that because they're like, here, take this, take this, take this, take this, and 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 this. And before I know it, I'm like, I don't have room for this. I got to eat some of this on the way home. Fourth dimension lasagna is best lasagna. Dude, if I was Doctor Strange, I would totally be doing that. Opening up portals to like delis and other universes that have better sandwiches. Nice. I try not to be rude, but I'm type 2 diabetic. I'm not going to make myself sick to, what, not upset or whatever the Italian term for grandma is. Oh, I don't even know what the Italian term for grandma is. It was just grandma. Like, that was it. Come on, hey, we third generation, all right? So it's like all that Italian was just a lot of not understood yelling amongst the grandparents. Let's see. Thanksgiving Day coming soon. Soon. Turkey or tofurkey. Does anybody have fish on Thanksgiving in the States? I feel like that's one of those things that nobody eats on Thanksgiving. Oh, I made fish. Big plate of halibut. Like, what? It's always like a meaty product, right? That's probably what we're going to do with him. One scene in wherever Marvel movie, he's going to open up a portal, get a sandwich or something. Dead face eating it. It says it's the best he's ever had. That would be pretty good. Figured they would have done that in the Sam Raimi thing, but yeah. Some people have Chinese food on Thanksgiving. For us, that's more of a Christmas thing because you know what? After Thanksgiving, nobody wants to cook. You know, everyone's like, forget this. Chinese food. Yeah. It's getting harder to find Chinese food restaurants that are actually open on Christmas now.
I'm not a fan of turkey, so I have baked spaghetti.
Spaghetti? Baked spaghetti? I've never baked spaghetti. I've had lasagna. Never baked spaghetti. Never had baked spaghetti. I gotta try that. Nice. Stepdad is Jewish, so there's some kind of cod. Good game of Call of Duty all around. What? Thanksgiving cod. Everybody eats to the point where they're going to pass out, but then they have to play Call of Duty. Like, no, man, I can't. I just, whatever, man. I'm about to fall asleep. No, we got to play around. It's tradition. Why is this a tradition? Oh, God. It's basically like casserole with spaghetti. I feel like that's work. What's up, Tasman? Hi. What do you think of the Christmas Story sequel trailer? Well, considering it's an additional sequel to the Christmas Story 2 movie that was already out in like, what was it, 2016 or something like that? I don't know. I can't get hyped up. I didn't even like a Christmas Story movie anyway. Like the original. It's a Christmas classic. I never hit with me. I was just like, meh. Fragile. Yeah, it's like, oh God, I get it. Yeah. I don't know. It wasn't my thing. And for them to do like a sequel this far removed from it, it's just like, hey, it's a holiday classic you kind of remember in name only. But it's got a lot of the actors that were in that film, except the ones that are dead. Oh, God. So, yeah, it's not really on my radar. Is what I'm saying. Cod is a type of fish. What? I know it's a type of fish, but, you know, cod is Call of Duty. First, if somebody says cod, I'm thinking Call of Duty first, okay? And then fish. Sorry, man. I'm a gamer at heart. And besides, I don't like fish. What's up? New follow. Thank you. What's up? Hi. Scorpion. Work gives me free turkey every year. Ooh, that's pretty good. Especially, what they went up like 20% this year. It's insane. Everything went up. Dude, turkeys, that's like a small fortune right now. Nice. I'm going to marinate it in Jack Daniel's smoky mesquite marinade, then bake it while basting it as needed. You know, what's up? How's it going? I'm having baked cod. What? Feel like you're playing COD baked. All right, let's get this done. It's baked cod. All right, it's more coffee time. There you go. Coffee cart. I like these. They came out good. All right. You're welcome. What's up?
I was more of a Charlie Brown, Home Alone kid. Didn't see A Christmas Story till I was adult.
Yeah, that happened with us too. Maybe that's why it doesn't have the impact. Because I saw Home Alone as a kid, and I was like, "Oh, he's so cool." You know?
It's coffee time. It's time to get your caffeine in your system. You might have had too much, but nobody listened, so you buzzed.
More coffee. I really think that's just to concentrate stuff. I don't think we cut it with water. That's the pure stuff right there, pure concentrate. Somebody really had to focus on making this. Nah, dude, it like quite literally. Literally. What? I don't think wrapping Chester Cheetah is a thing I ever heard. Oh, I stopped eating cheese doodles because of that. Or what? Cheetos. Cheese doodles is another company. Never mind. No, the wrapping Chester Cheetah. I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm done with this brand. Okay. Dude, it is just as bad as when they started to like throw wrappers and that and Frosted Flakes. Did you see the Frosted Flakes commercial that makes me cringe? Like they're all hanging out in high school gym trying to be like really cool and look, I'm appealing to the youths. I'm like, bro, come on. Dude, I gotta tell you, if I was a kid and I saw a commercial like that, much like back in the day when I was a kid and I saw commercials like that, throw stupid little characters trying to skateboard and appeal to me or something, I would be so filled with cringe and embarrassment for that product. I would have to disassociate myself from it. So I don't eat Frosted Flakes anymore. It's pretty pathetic, and it's basically sugar flakes at this point. And, Chester Cheetah, I really think you need to evaluate your life choices.
Frosted Flakes made a computer cooled by milk when they made Tony the Tiger of Tuber.
Yeah, that's pretty much like, yeah. Dude, that was bad. That was bad. Hey, Tony the Tiger. Yeah, I'm gonna be a great VTuber. You see what I did there, everyone? Yeah, like, follow, subscribe. You jerk. You know, I find cereal mascots to be annoying. The only one I want to bring back as a VTuber is the Cookie Crook. Okay, and I want him to be a surly person, just basically trying to rob everybody of their snacks. Okay, that's what I want. You really want to go legit? Then there you go. Bring back a. Cookie, that was his name, right? Cookie Crisp. They had a Cookie Crook. Blah, blah. What? It was like a cops and robbers kind of thing. The guy was always trying to steal the cookies. He hasn't been around forever. You know? What do they have now? Like some stupid wolf or something? It's so dumb. Scalded milk when he plays Crisis. Yeah. How do you do, fellow children? Yeah. How's it going? Oh, God. We just air fried ours. They make air fryers for turkeys, and surprisingly, they come out tasty. Just need wood pellets and a propane tank. Propane. There you go. Did you see my last comment? And it came up, but couldn't hear you. I don't know. Repost. I'll see. What? I got to admire Joe Pesci's versatility, being in Home Alone and Goodfellas in the same year. He had a trouble not swearing in Home Alone. Like he really just, he was like, I need to add swears into this. But they wouldn't let him. The Hamburglar. That's right. There was a lot of little characters that would just steal food, right? I feel like there was a subtext there for people just being underfed. You know, it's like you have to steal bread off of people's tables. No, I don't get it. It's like, I know companies try different things with their mascots and whatnot, but Chester Cheetah was fine not rapping. Tony the Tiger was fine not being a VTuber and cringeworthy. They were just there, and I know everyone tries to evolve their characters over time, but bro, bring back the Noid. There you go. Make the Noid a VTuber. I would rather have the 7-Up Spot be a VTuber than Tony the Tiger. What the hell does that... When was the last time I was anything? It had a video game. I remember that. I had poor man's spaghetti as a kid. It's bacon, tomato sauce, and pasta. Poor man's spaghetti for me was a can of Chef Boyardee spaghetti and meatballs. That's when you just turn it out and it makes that suction sound and everything just comes out in a blob. That kind of thing? It's terrible. Cool Spot was cool. That was his name? Cool Spot? Really? Wow. Got a brain trust in that ad department, huh? We're going to call him Cool Spot. What? This is what you're bringing to the table? And meanwhile, some old CEO's like, we have a cool spot. Kids like things that are cool. And this is the spot for it. I like the way you think. Here's $1 million. Run with the ad campaign. Make video games and such. What? He bought it. He actually bought it. It's literally a red dot with sunglasses on it. Yeah, well, he does own that painting with the red squares on it. He's got a thing for geometric shapes. Glad I didn't come in here with a triangle or an oval. I would have blown his mind. I'll get more coffee. God. Rereading Watamote. It's funny how I still laugh at Tomoko's shenanigans. Hang and reread it at various times. Yeah, I gotta reread. I'm so far behind, I literally forgot most of the content from earlier on. Unless it was in the anime, God, are they gonna bring that for another second season? They better. Honestly, it says a lot when the commercials always showed something stealing like a bowl of cereal or something. Yeah, it's real weird, right? Now I can see why, because everything's outrageously priced. A small bag of Doritos was $2.59. The family size bags used to be like $3.50. God. That's how Cool Spot is. Yeah. Wasn't in the mood to retire because mentally... the Noid? Yeah. Their last name was Noid or something. Yeah. And he basically went nuts.
That's still not the strangest thing that's been turned into popular media. Remember when the Chewy Candy Gummy Bears got turned into a high fantasy adventure TV show that was actually good?
I think it was in name only. It's not like they were chewable. You didn't... Like, they weren't transparent and made out of sugar, were they? Or what show was that? Gummy Bears. Was it good? I don't really remember it. I think I'm thinking of Tailspin. That was the one with the plane, right? Tailspin? What the hell was Gummy Bears then? Were they transparent and made out of sugar? If my last name was Noid, I'd name my daughter Anne. Absolutely. You would have to. Hi, I'm Anne Noid. I see what you did there. I would love that. Dude, cops look... Okay, you're going to have a problem with the police when they pull you over. Oh, yeah. Miss Annoyed, huh? Yeah? You think this is funny? No, literally, that's... Officer, that's my name. Okay, step out of the car, ma'am. I don't mean to annoy you, but you got to get out of the car. It's really my name.
Disney made it. It was called The Adventures of the Gummy Bears.
Adventures of the Gummy Bears. For some reason, I don't even remember that. Was that on during, like, the, Darkwing Duck, DuckTales thing?
No, they weren't transparent. They were mythological forest-dwelling creatures who drank potions that made them bouncy. And they saved the kingdom that way.
By bouncing. That's how you save the kingdom. Yo, Zelda's got it all wrong. Dude, he could just bounce his way up. Link, get your crap together. You could be bouncing and saving your kingdom. Damn it. That was literally, they literally bounced their way to winning battles, apparently. Okay. I have no recollection of this whatsoever. Maybe it was on during a time I was either still in school or traveling home from it. I have no idea. Wow. It was an early phase of the Disney afternoon. I guess. Wow. Thank you. Got to run away from zombified gummy bears. Yeah. And Noid. That's pretty good. I like that. Try having name Thomas. What? Hi, Tom. It's hi. What? Oh, God. Go and drink magic potions that make us bouncy folks judge. Yeah, it's really weird. It's quite literally, yeah. No, it's like, didn't that encourage a lot of kids to just jump up and down on their beds or something? I mean, it's like, I find that weird. Oh, 1985? No, I'm not going to remember that. I'm not going to remember 1985. I barely remember yesterday. It aired in the 90s, early 2000s, but the first episode was 1985? Wow. The villain was the typical mustache-twirling evildoer whose plans were foiled by kids and their pets. The Wuzzles? Which one? Like, I don't even know what we're talking. Somebody remember, I don't even know what the hell a Wuzzle is. The hell's a Wuzzle? Oh, God. Maybe I might have seen an episode. Oh. There was a lot of weird shows on, but it's so bizarre that they literally made a show out of bouncing, I'm assuming bears, because they were gummy bears, that saved the kingdom just by bouncing on things somehow. Oh, God. DuckTales Reboot made what? Even better? Really? Did it? It wasn't good, but then again, Disney. Oh, come on. Disney's got some quality product out there. You know, what about Star Wars Andor? Andor what? You know, show. The director of Rise of Skywalker wants to make another Star Wars film. And I was, in my head, I had a business meeting with them, and I said, no, you're not allowed. I quite literally said that to myself. I pictured this person on the other side of the table saying, look what you did, and you want me to allow you to do it again. No, get out of my office. I'm not even joking about that. Here's the thing. If you're a director and you mess up a film franchise so much that in my head, I have a business meeting where I am firing you, you really messed up. You really just screwed it all up. I had to imaginarily fire them in my head. That's how bad it was. Get out! Never gonna work in this town again. Yeah, but I'm not in charge, so they probably will. Ran it by the Bobs and no. Jar Jar Abrams. No, it wasn't even Abrams. It was because Abrams did the first one, and then I think he just did producing on the second and third. The third one was a mess. The third one was just like blah 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 blah, blah whatever blah, 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 Force Jedi blah, explosions. Like what the hell? What space horses? Let's get these space horses and just use them to just travel along the side of the ship and just okay, while underplaying all the really interesting characters' main storylines. I often imagine hugging that little pumpkin head. Oh God, don't. Osmosis Jones, what? Static Shock, Osmosis Jones, Rockabye, Cody and Kids, Next Door. What? Peak Disney was the cartoon block of DuckTales, Tailspin, Darkwing Duck, and Marsupial. Someone, I don't remember that one. See, I remember DuckTales and Darkwing Duck. I feel like I was doing my homework during Tailspin or something. By the time the other one came out, I was probably just stuffing my face with candy. Those films did my guy Finn dirty. Dude, Finn should have had more predominant role. Like, dude, I was like, in the first film, I was actually invested in Finn as a character, and then he was just like, oh no, I'm scared. I don't want to do this. Oh, who am I? I'm not even here. Like, what the hell happened to Finn? That's what I would like to see. Because Boyega's a good actor, and I'm like, wow, that was wasted. Yeah. At least you had the Oscar Isaac guy, though. You know. Good. Just, I don't know, missed opportunities all around. You know. It still it angers me so much. God. No, and Donna's been watching the Disney Star Wars series, and she's like, I like it. You know, so Mandalorian isn't bad. Book of Boba Fett, I generally don't care about because, you know, Boba Fett, bleh. I feel like the mysticism kind of got knocked out during the Clone Wars. You know, and I'm just like, I don't care. And what, Obi-Wan, I don't know, it just makes Darth Vader look like a little bee. You know, I'm like, Obi-Wan, I've said that numerous times. Yeah, so the Star Wars universe is just, it's a very mixed bag, but as it stands now, there's, at least for my viewing habits, I feel like there's more worse content than good content, maybe? I don't know. Some more home movies. I mean, look at Jeremy. Yeah, I don't think that's going to do. Now, let's see. I would have been okay with Finn being a Force-sensitive ex-stormtrooper who uses gifts to help people who were kidnapped and brainwashed by the Order. Nah, it's all about Rey. Rey! Oh, God. Whatever. The trilogy's over. It's canon. Everyone can complain about it. Ad nauseum. It's fine. I heard Finn and thought you were talking about Adventure Time. If only. They didn't use Fit for a theme. Sour Dinks. Nah. How about Rocco's Modern Life? I haven't seen that in forever. I don't blame Finn's actor for being ticked off. He was right to be. He thought he was a new Han Solo, and they just forgot about him after the first movie. Yeah, pretty much. And that's why I was just like, what's going on with Finn? Well, maybe they'll flesh out the story in the third movie, and then it was like a ghost. Like I forgot they were there 90% of the time. What's up?
Disney decanon the new trilogy.
Are they even gonna? Is that even possible? How are they gonna do that? Is that like a legit aspect from them? Are they like in the office saying, no, they were fan films? What do you mean they were fan films? I gave you money thinking they were not. I was really thinking Finn and Rey had to make use of a Force meditation style bond. They practically... Oh, God. No, I can't get it started on the whole brr. You know what? Here's the thing. I wanted Emperor Palpatine to win. Okay, at that point, everyone was so insufferably annoying. I just wanted the dark side to win. I'd give it to you. I want Finn's backstory exactly. And we didn't even get any like real closure with the whole Rey thing. It was just like blah 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 blah. They're this person. Blah 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 blah. Star Wars. I'm just like. I wasn't emotionally invested in any of those characters, except Finn, which faded into obscurity by the second film. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. All right, technically. All right. Finn was sidelined to appeal to certain large foreign market. Who cares? Oh, God. See, this is why you don't water down your content. What about Poe? Was he ever there after the first movie? Now what the hell did Poe do? Oh, God. Is that true? Is that like legit? They consider them alternate universe?
They consider them alternate universe to save face.
How? You want to know why they're doing that? Because deepfake technology has come such a long way, and Mark Hamill's on board with it for his scenes, for like other stuff, that they're going to be like, hey, this is what we're going to do. Don't worry about that, man. No, man, alternate universe. Shut up, Disney. God. No, man, that gets tiring where it's just like, oh, don't worry about it.
The original story of Darth Sidious was that he set up a mini cloning facility using tech from Camino to create blank clones of himself that his Force ghost could possess. Pseudo-immortality. Luke had to take defect
to the dark side to get Palpatine's confidence and find a facility so he can destroy the clones. See, that sounds more like something I want to watch.
It is near.
Well, where?
Poe got turned into a super patriarchy man to hate on in the second movie.
Did he? I don't even remember. That's the thing. Most of those movies are very forgettable. They're very forgettable. You know who I wanted to see more of? Snoke. Yeah. That guy was like super maniacal and what's his name? Circus? That's how you pronounce his name, right? Whatever. Andy did an excellent job there, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, more. No, they're gone. Oh wow, just look at this super cool villain, man. He looks like he's dead. Wow, this guy looks like he can cook. Ooh, he's probably the mastermind, but he's gone. What? They already decanonized the EU. What? Them decanonizing their screw up doesn't surprise me. So many wasted opportunities. But here's the thing. Okay. Now, if they take those movies and say they're part of an alternate universe, this goes back to me saying, well, they've just cheapened the franchise by either, putting it everywhere, blah, 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 rebooting it, resurfacing it, whatever they got to do, okay? You change too many things, people stop caring. It's kind of like that plot armor where you're really invested about a character because, don't worry about it, they ain't going to die. No, we're not going to die. There would be no movie if they died. Whatever. It says, oh, they died. No, they didn't. There's an alternate universe right over there. See, they're back. It's like, what do I care? Why am I invested in any of these characters? At least in a horror movie, if they can flesh out the victims properly, at least I know the majority of them won't be coming back for another film if they die. Okay? This is why horror is important. Make a Star Wars horror film, okay? That's it. Like, people just lose their hands and, kind of crazy whatever. One of the last acting gigs Carrie Fisher did. Yeah. Lots of shows do this, call things non-canon to sell you tickets to the trash. Yeah, but that's the thing. Why bother? They literally sold it as being part of, the finishing, the Skywalker saga. It's over. We're going to learn all about it and things and stuff, and it's just like, whatever. If Darth Maul could come back from being cut in half, well, yeah. Well, that's the whole thing. Everyone's just going to keep coming back. Oh, it's a really iconic character. Let's keep bringing it back again and again and again and again and again and again. And before you know it, they're doing VTuber stuff to sell cereal. Yeah. Bro, come on. They have the makings. Vader is literally the boogeyman of the universe, and we saw how scary he can be when he turns off his breathing. But Darth Vader's a nuisance at this point. Dude, the more I learn about Darth Vader through the Star Wars verse, the more I'm like, what a pathetic schmuck. Like, he was this unknown fear of the galaxy. Now he's like a little whiner in my eyes. Little meh. He's a force wielder throwing a tantrum every 5 minutes. He's like the angry kid that doesn't get his way. Meh. But that's his character. It's a sucky character. Okay? I'm all for being angry and being focused and using the force and stuff, but not when you're whining all the time. Meh. Everything that happened is someone else's fault, not mine. Meh, it's Obi-Wan's fault. It's blah, blah, blah's fault. Shut up. What? Just saying. See, you even made the ghost upset. Let's see. I tried Darth Maul cereal. Darth Maul cereal! I feel like it's just going to have, like, crunchy little horns in it. Unless the character is played by Sean Bean, then you're dead permanently. Darth Maul VTuber cereal. Make it now. Yeah, there you go. I feel like as far as Sith go, I feel like Darth Maul might be able to bring something to the table if they did a movie about it, but I don't think that's going to happen. Admiral Akbar cereal. It's a snack. Don't give him any ideas. On another topic, I saw the latest trailer for Netflix Wednesday series, and it looks like it might actually be good. What do you think? I don't know. I haven't watched the last trailer for it. I saw the first one, and I was like, oh, nice. I don't know. Tim Burton's not under the thumb of Disney right now making that, so hopefully Netflix allowed him to explore more of his darker inclinations in that. Dude, the piranha thing, I was like, oh, all right, there he goes. There he goes. That's my Timmy. That's the Tim Burton I know. You know, not the little, all the other weird crap he's been doing. I don't know. We'll see. Go.
That's also what happened to the ruined character of Starkiller, who in the first Force Unleashed was a great fill-in-the-blank space that explains why Vader and Sidious were both weaker when Luke came along. And then came the sequel that trampled over...
And the sequel that came and trampled over what the first game established. Yeah, but hey, it's Disney, right? Don't worry. Yeah, Disney's one of the few companies that are like, oh, you didn't like the multi-million-dollar trilogy we put together for you? Don't worry, we'll make another one. Wait, what? No, just forget about those movies. Forget about it. They don't exist. Right, here's a brand new batch. Wait, what? Really? And people were saying that too. There was like these people just don't even consider them movies. Just reboot. But doesn't that say a lot? I mean, what, like the direction that was taken, that if it's so bad, they have to kind of like retcon and just ignore all that stuff and be like, nope, not really canon. It's just part of an alternate universe, whatever, kind of, sure, just, we'll try again. Do I get a refund? Come on, dude. Reboot equals we screwed up. Pretty much. I mean, it quite literally are just like, oops, sorry. Eventually, they'll have to make a Watto spin-off show. Watto. Well, he had a big part in, what was it? Like one of the Lego ones, right? We'll make another one. Hey, please don't. Corpse is already found. It's already dead. Kylo Ren tantrum was funny, at least. Watching that Stormtrooper stop the other to take the different hallway. Yeah, that was at least, there was a bit of humor there, and that was kind of fun. But that was the first film. Everything else after that, there was like nothing. It was very stale and bland. Pod Racer spin-off. Yeah, pod racing. Oh, God. Fantastic Four reboots. Yeah, reboot upon reboot upon reboot. Yeah. Adam Driver's good actor. Rilo Ken sucked. Kylo Ren. Rilo Ken. Dyslexia. No, they're a decent actor. It's just whatever they... Here, be this person. You're like, okay. Weren't they going to try to... No, I think somebody remastered Pod Racing. That's coming out on a Switch, though, right? I think they're giving that out. Knights of the Ren Fair. Kylo Ren Fair. Where everyone sits around and whines because they want to be the greatest. God. And that was the other thing. I know Steve went over that. And like, you know, Skywalkers are just a whole lot of whiners from beginning to end. If you think about it, Vader, Luke, Kylo, all whiners. Even Luke Skywalker, he started off being a whiner. I want to fly a starship. Me. You know, that kind of thing. But Anakin was a little whiner. You know, Luke was kind of a whiner. You know, and then the grandkid, whiner. And am I the only one that finds it weird? Okay, here's the thing. The story for Kylo Ren, right? Where Luke, they literally wrote it, and again, I don't remember most of these movies because they seemed very forgettable to me. Now, in that thing, didn't Luke not like the direction that Kylo was going? Oh, I sense fear and darkness. Okay, now forget me. Did not Luke Skywalker literally try to kill him in his sleep? Now, am I remembering that correctly? I didn't dream that up, right? That was like an actual thing? Was that an actual thing? Yep. Okay, yes, okay. So, you're telling me they're taking the savior of the galaxy from the original films, and they turned him into the crazy uncle that wants to kill his nephew in his sleep. Are you kidding me? Like, I'm really surprised Mark Hamill was just like, yeah, all right, I guess I'm getting a check for this. Because, yo, that is kind of messed up. I feel like Luke, as a character, would have done his utmost to make sure that he didn't stray to the dark side. You know? Come on. It was made to look that way in framing. He had, like, the ghost of Palpy in him.
Luke was tempted and drew saber, but then stopped and realized what he was doing. Right as Rand woke up and saw the drawn blade, which made him attack and led to the dark side betrayal.
See, that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's kind of, like, weird. Like, Luke is just like, oh, wait, no, this is bad, right? Like, I shouldn't be doing this, right? Like, okay. Oh, you're awake. Shouldn't you be sleeping? What the hell? Like, it's just so weird. And even the convoluted way they would try to spin it. Oh, well, it's a ghost of Palpatine's in him, trying to make brr. I mean, come on. If he was able to, you know, resist the Emperor in the throne room a couple of years back, I mean, I don't think the ghost of him is really going to do anything, right? Ugh. Harrison Ford had the right idea. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, because Luke definitely got... At least Han Solo was like, all right, you know, basically throughout the movies, he was Han Solo, all right? That's fine. But, wow. Dark Luke spinoff, Crackling Green, Saber, and Hamill's Joker laugh. That would be good. I'd watch that. Mark was against it, and he knew about the extended universe lore enough to... But, gosh darn it, Disney. Gosh darn it. I'm convinced that Disney wanted to destroy Star Wars, especially after that. What Mark Hamill tried to tell Disney, Luke wouldn't do that. You don't know what Disney said to Mark to get him to change his mind. No, yeah, because he was very vocal after the movies came out, like during cons and whatnot, and he's like, nope, no, you know, that kind of thing.
Good day, PG and all.
What's up? Hey, empty so high. Thank you for the 100 birds. Appreciate. Yeah. Bum. Go in the books. Oh, in the books, Chewie dies and Han becomes an alcoholic mess. I can see that. I theorize Disney is a puppet for Palpatine. Unlimited power. Dance, mouse. Dance.
In actual canon, future Luke was leading the Jedi Academy that taught light and dark side both. In many ways, Luke was a gray Jedi and taught the next generation accordingly.
See, I'd be fine with that. Hey, you gotta have balance. You know, balance to the Force and whatnot. But, you know, you're not gonna be striking down your nephew while they're sleeping. You know? You're sitting there, little Kylo Ren holding his little glowworm, saying, oh, I want to be the best. I want to just be like Grandpa. What's that? Uncle Luke, what are you doing here? No, don't kill my glowworms. No, my glowworm, you've angered me. I would watch that. How many spin-offs of Star Wars does Disney plan on making? Infinite. As long as the... Okay, here's the thing. When collectively humanity sighs, and you hear it over and throughout the globe, that, hey, Disney is now releasing this new Star Wars. Oh, that's when they'll stop. Okay? So everyone on the planet has to do a collective sigh in discontent at one of their announcements. You know, it can't be staggered. It all has to be unified. It has to be unified so they actually hear it. It needs to shake the ocean and the lands and the mountains. A sigh so filled with sorrow, even the most cold-hearted corporation will take notice and say, what have we done? Go.
I think there was this underlying idea with the sequel trilogy to ruin the heroes from the original movies.
That it kind of did. I mean, it was, God, I can't go over it in my head over and over again. It's just like, everything became so bombastic and stupid, and any character I had an interest in just ended up being pushed to the wayside or ruined.
To our North House. Keep your feet off the table.
Jay gifted a sub to Empty Soul. Boom. That means candy. Bunch of falling candy from the sky. Yeah. Thank you. Gifting a sub. Thank you, Jay. Boom. Yeah. What? Gifted sub. Yeah. Go.
Make Disney sense a disturbance, as if millions of voices cried out in horror, then the stock market went silent.
Exactly. There you go. What? That's the reference I should have made. But there you go. Collective sigh. I sent a great disturbance in the force. People are mildly upset. But it's okay. They'll still buy it anyway. Oh, God. That's whatever. Okay. I don't know. Whatever they do with the Star Wars universe, I hope it gets better. I want them to move away from the Skywalker crap. As much as I like Mark Hamill, I feel like they've destroyed everything within that universe, and every character I had an interest in, they ignored completely from the new series, and I'm like, I don't care now. I don't care about Andor. I don't care about Rogue One. I don't care about Darth Vader, Obi-Wan. I don't care about little Leia, little Luke. I don't want the, Star Wars kid series where Luke is running around like Anakin from back in the day, being an annoying little schmuck. I don't care. Just get away from him. What? They have to. All right? Because it's getting stupid. But it all ties into Star Wars. Dude, how old was Yoda? Question, if they want to tie something into Star Wars, how old was Yoda? Was he like 500 years old or something like that? Like, fine. Tie it into Yoda. He was 900. That MF was 900 years old. 900 years old you are. Look as good you will not. Yeah? Okay. Now, Mandalorian was all right. But here's the thing. Yo.
What I love is a story set after the KOTOR games, where Darth Revan and the Jedi Exile take on true Sith as a two-man force beyond the galactic rim.
See? There you go. They could do something like that. They were supposed to make a Knights of the Old Republic movie, but apparently that just didn't happen. Yo, go back into Yoda's life. Thank you. And, you want to tie things into the whole Skywalker crap? Yo, start with Yoda. Yo, all right? Start with the little puppet. Send that Muppet back into space. Start when he was a little kid, a little Yoda, your little baby Grogu kind of thing,
It's like in the newer Marvel movies, the heroes from the Phase 1 and 2 are dumbed down to make room for new heroes.
Yeah, but, in Thor's case, he's a blithering idiot. Blah, 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 Asgard and stuff, and, here, kids, play with my giant axe kind of thing. Like, he literally handed an axe to a bunch of children. Like, what? Like, bro, it's just stupid. It was so underwhelming. I'm just like, oh, my God. But, no, and I'm fine for passing the torch, but, dude, it's got to be done right. You can't just be like, diminish the importance of the characters that have established everything. The only one that got out good was Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man. I mean, quite literally, if that's the way to go and you're going to pass it on, boom, beautiful. All right. But, reprisals rumored, then it's like, okay, you're kind of diminishing the impact of that. Why? It's ridiculous. Yeah. I don't know. I know when money is involved, a lot of people don't care about the impact of the art or the storytelling because it's like, whatever, we'll either retcon it or whatever. And again, the multiverse is a double-edged sword. It could open up a world of possibilities, but inevitably what it is, it's a way to sweep the garbage under the rug saying, yo, don't worry about this. No, it's part of the other universe. This is what we meant to do. Oh, that's terrible. No, it's part of the multiverse. There you go. Now there's this. This is going to be a lot. Oh, that's terrible too. Multiverse. And that's what it is. It's an excuse now. So in theory, it's great, but of course, what it's used for ends up just, it's printing money. That's literally what it is for execs now. Whatever. If it doesn't work out, multiverse it. Don't worry about the lore. What do you mean don't worry about the lore? That's why Kathleen Kennedy was given a story Bible by Lucas for the new movies and threw it out for a crappy fanfic. Yeah, you know what? All right. In Kennedy's defense, you saw the prequels, okay? So
Marvel has the multiverse of madness. Star Wars has the multiverse of suckage.
Yeah. I mean, even multiverse of madness. I mean, how much do you want to deal with that? Yeah. I mean, when we get to the point of the Kang dynasty, phase, whatever phase that's going to be, it might be interesting. They might be able to bring something to it, but I'm just like, oh God, yeah. It's just weird, and with, CGI, deepfakes, and all that other stuff coming into play, I feel like we haven't seen the last of Stan Lee in a movie, Like, I just feel like, oh, hey, true believer, I'm returning from the grave. Come on, dude. They want to self-destruct. Oh, God. I don't know, but franchises keep going because people like it, and I don't know. Again, it appeals to the masses, and the masses generally don't care. Stan Lee hanging with Tupac and all his cameos. Yep. Maybe at the end of the Kang saga, it will close the multiverse door. Yeah, but then we'll just reboot it somehow, right? Cast the new actors coming in, Iron Man, new movie. Because at that point, okay, hypothetically, we got another five years for probably the Kang dynasty to wrap up. So what? The original Iron Man came out in 2000. God, what was it? 2000 something? 2005? Or I don't even know how old that is. It's old. By then they're going to be like, yeah, whatever. Let's reboot Iron Man and do this all over again. No, because then they'll be looking for younger actors. Steve Analysis of live-action Disney movie quality versus income generated depressed me so much. Yeah, but it's true. I mean, that was like crazy. That was eye-opening for us. We had no idea Disney made $9 billion from a bunch of live-action films everybody supposedly hated. But apparently internet sentiment doesn't, translate into real-world dollars. And I know Disney has the accountants that let them know that. Don't worry about it. I'm sure the same goes for Star Wars. Everyone who complained about Star Wars, ka-ching, they probably made tons of money off of it. And it's just the way it is. They know how to make money whether we like what they do or not. It's just, and that's why it's going to keep progressing. Even if they have a couple of terrible films or terrible series, they can weather the storm because they're in a financial position to do it. Zombie Stan Lee. You won't stop putting me in Marvel movies. Oh, God. The Spider-Verse has more consistency than the Marvel and Star Wars multiverses. That'll be fun, though. Now, the next Spider-Verse that comes out. That'll be pretty good. It came out in 2008. All right, so hypothetically, if they wrap this up in 2028, you got 20 years, right? 20 years of Marvel movies, and then I think all the actors within that are going to be like, all right, let's wrap it up. Bad press is still free press. Yep. The allure of nostalgia is too strong for many people to resist. God. As much as I like old-timey crap, I'm kind of like, I do like new and shiny, yeah? I don't know. I like kind of seeing news. There was an interesting article about, because, that Pearl movie and the X movie that was kind of tied into, plus Terrifier, and this is like horror genre stuff, but they did well enough to at least signal within the horror genre that new franchises and new IPs are being looked for. So I don't know if there's going to be it would be a trickle up in this thing. So the underground rumblings of people wanting something new would reach the exec at Disney, but there's so much intellectual property within the Marvel universe that they haven't even touched. It's going to go on forever. Same thing with Star Wars, if you think about it. There's so much lore back there and all the stuff that's been built up, all the new stuff they could do. It's just going to keep going. So, I don't know. People want new stuff, but people do like familiar. So, it's a person-by-person basis, but I think the majority of people aren't conscious enough to realize that they're just falling for brand recognition and, kind of like familiar stuff because they're just like, I like this, and they just go along for the ride. And, that's what they do. But, yeah, what are you going to do? I like new and shiny, but companies don't have the confidence. No, because it doesn't have name recognition. Okay, if somebody said, hey, we need $100 million for a Star Wars movie, even if you were an investor, somebody comes up to you and say, hey, you give me $100 million, I can make you a Star Wars film. Or If you give me $100 million, I will make this groundbreaking film about this Yeti, right? He's a good-hearted Yeti, and what he does is he rides a bicycle, right? And it could be whatever, hypothetical weird thing. New franchise nobody's heard of, kind of an odd premise, but could maybe possibly click with an audience or not. What are you going to invest in? Yeah, dude. Even me, I'd be like, dude, Star Wars, here, take my money, because I know it would make money. I know it would make bank. Yeah, most people would just be like, well, what is this thing about bicycle riding Yeti that eats spaghetti? The Yeti like spaghetti. No, that's not going to work. Yeah, I'm just saying. That's why Disney keeps getting away with crappy live action movies. All they hate is making them more money than they love. But they're getting money either way. Yeah, pretty much. It's just money, money, money. I have a feeling Hollywood might be starting to see they need to change the formula since... Thanks for the follow. Since the only movies that seem to do well come from the mouths, very few do well outside of them. Well, I mean, it's all kind of the same formula, you know? Disney's got a bigger budget, you know? We'll see what they do with Doctor Who. Oh, God. What's that?
Yeti and Spaghetti, the board game, the movie.
There you go, sure. Yeti and Spaghetti, the board game, the movie. Why do these keep popping up?
I'm so tired of superhero and remake movies that I've been going back watching movies from the 30s to the 60s just because I'm starved for creativity.
Damn it, I'm so starved for creativity, I had to watch Metropolis. Well, you mean the anime version? No, the one from, like, the silent film. Why am I saying that? Why do you want me to say that? I don't know. There's a conspiracy now. Anytime somebody tells me to say something, I feel like there's a reason for it, and I'm going to get in trouble. I don't know if that word now means something weird on the internet. I'm going to have to look it up on Urban Dictionary. Old school Batman. Oh, old school Batman was terrible. I mean, come on. Hey, I love 1920s Metropolis. Oh, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it was creative for its time period. Yeah. I got to change these alerts because literally we have like not a one Pauline alert has showed up. It's just Gora just like, why do I got to hear that all the whole time? Adam West Batman was at least funny. Yeah. Had some good actors on there. Cesar Romero, man. I gotta do that now. What's that? It's creative from its time period too. Yeah, it is. Dude, it's a good crash course in like practical stuff. What?
You know what would be an awesome Disney reboot or sequel?
What?
Gargoyles. Imagine the next generation stepping up and protecting New York, with Goliath and Elisa acting as the wise advisors to a new generation.
Oh, there's one. Finally.
Nobody put Scora in the corner.
You want to bet? Beer. No, I literally got to turn these off because I just keep hearing it over and over and over and over and over and over, and I'm like, dude, please. Yeah, I'll turn them on when Steve shows up. Oh God. Hold on, let me go through my list of. Oh, gee, how many flippin' alerts do I have here? I have about, I'm going to say 150 different alerts, and those are the only ones that pop up. All right. Granted, most of the other ones are disabled. Yeah, some of them are Halloween-based and whatnot, but still, it's like, dude, come on. Let's randomize this a little bit. I haven't seen random so bad since, like, I don't know, iTunes, where random wasn't really random. All right, maybe that did a thing. We shall see. Oh, just go to the... Oh, God. I'm still scrolling. All right. All right, give me a second. Okay. Oh, please. God. All right. Give me a second. Coffee. I didn't get coffee. It's doing alerts. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Boo. 9. Oh, man. What? Dude, I just want to keep hearing it all the time. I haven't seen Random so bad since Genshin Impact rules. When she's not on screen, everybody needs to say, where's Gore? Yeah, why? Bum, bum, bum. Cabinet of the Caligari holds up quite well for a 100-year-old movie. I know movies, hey, cinema's over 100 years now. We got those old-timey films. I'm always impressed when I see like a 100-year-old film get like a high-definition remaster, and I'm like, wow. Film is still better than digital, even from back then. Better resolution.
Testing. Here's hoping I get The Rock.
Yeah. No, we're not. No, the Halloween's ones are off. Should I do those? That'd be weird. Or else do those for Christmas. I like Batman Samurai. Reminds me of an MP3 player I had. It's random, was a random playlist that would only play that one random playlist, so it was no different than just playing without random. That's like weird. No, I gotta tell you, dude, random in the Apple verse of music playing is dreadful. I don't know what algorithms they're using to be random, but it ain't. It ain't at all. Remember MP3 players? How come Batman doesn't dance anymore? Ever heard of the Bat-Juicy? Yeah, come on. Yeah, whatever happened to Lando? God, that's right. He was in the other movies, right? Wow, that was forgettable. Ugh. I completely forgot about Lando. Oh my God. Dude, were the movies that bad? I forgot even Lando was in them? Holy crap. Was he in the second or third one? Or was he in both? That is so sad. I miss Adam West. He was a riot and everything. What wasn't he in a movie called Zombie Nightmare? It was like this commissioner that was like, and somebody became a zombie, and he was like a cop, and he was kind of like very dismissive of it, or just didn't want to talk. I forget. It was like a riff tracks kind of thing. Lando was in a third one. He was in a third one. All right. What a waste of Billy D. Williams. And see, I can't think of the time I'm excited for Disney movies. I can't tell well, like it was a recommendation from a friend. I don't know. I don't get a lot of recommendations that I'm like, oh, this is awesome. As I know, Billy D. Williams was in Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Yeah, but he was also in Rise of Skywalker, apparently. I completely forgot about it. That is so sad. Because Lando's an iconic character, so you figured I'd at least remember they existed in that film. Wow. Way to downplay a character that should be important. What else was going on? Oh, there was a cool thing. On the topic of movies. Hey, Disney decided to not do the Margot Robbie Pirates of the Caribbean. Which I am thankful for, because that means Johnny Depp is going to be back on board doing his thing. Yeah. So that's good. Mr. Mays, what's up? How's it going? There you go. Spooky whispers.
I only remember Lando in the Han Solo movie, and his Nuxo robot companion obsessed with liberating technology. They made a comic where they made the Billy D. Williams Harvey Dent turn into Two-Face.
Hey! Yeah, that was the Batman 1989. Yeah, right? That was the whole thing. They brought back the Tim Burton stuff. Oh, man. Thank you. Lando Griffin or Coward... either way. Oh, man. You know, they should actually do that. They should... Because, DC is good with their animated films. They should really do the Tim Burton... Batman 1989 comics and just make those into like little mini movies. Get Billy D. Williams in there to do stuff. Come on. Get Michael Keaton to do the voice. Why not? What else are they doing? It's not like they're, making cameos in Batgirl movies that are being released. Damn it. Where did I leave off? So we don't got to deal with the Pirates movie. That's going to be probably bad. And we're going to get Johnny Depp back. Johnny Depp, yay. What does that tell you about Disney? Disney's like, we hate everybody unless there's a trial that says we shouldn't hate them. Oh, God. Oh, no, Johnny Depp will come back. Dude, didn't they quite literally seal the deal with like $301 million? Like something ridiculous. Bam, bam, bum, bum, bum. I know, somebody looked that up. Last I heard, he was going to be in another Pirates movie. Did anybody see R.I.P.D. 2? I saw 2 reviews on it. One said it was awful, and then one says it was better than the original. Like, how does that make my life work? That's I'm getting conflicting views here. I don't know who to trust. Sakura's live. Hey, there you go. You need more Brendan Fraser. Well, if you stop being in movies that keep getting canceled. Aren't there awards happening? Speaking of Brendan Fraser, was it Grammys or what? Oscars or some year-end BS hat on the back kind of crap? Book recommendations. What Pum'Kin Zombellium. It's a comic by a Belgian comic creator, author de Pins. You will love it. You know how many comics I still got to go through? I am probably like 5 years behind on comics. So many. Speaking of movies, I think Fantastic Beasts franchise is on shaky ground. Oh, they're not making it anymore. They're not doing it anymore. All they had to do was make a nature documentary, but with magical creatures. Yeah, pretty much. No, like, because the whole thing that was going on with Johnny Depp, they pulled him out. They put in the Mads Mikkelsen's guy or whatever to kind of fill in those shoes. Did not work. People were upset. Basically, it's not making as much money as it's supposed to do, so they're going to kind of tank that. But Warner Brothers still wants to make stuff set in the Harry Potter universe, which doesn't mean anything to anybody because anytime they make something, nobody knows if it's ever going to be released. Batgirl. And basically everything on HBO Plus. Brendan Fraser's movie, The Whale, is coming out December. Hey, there you go. Wizard David Attenborough. David Attenborough. Add it to the list or I'll send you the books. No. No. We're going to sit there. Dude, I got so much to do. Both sucked and one was better than the other? I know the first didn't suck to me. What? What, R.I.P.D.? No, that one was all right. But they said that, no. The reviews. One review said R.I.P.D. 2 was terrible. And then another one said it was better than the first. So it's a high contrast review market out there. I don't even know where it's streaming. I'd have to even watch the first one to refresh my memory. I don't know. It could be good. What was the other films they wanted to make? Lord of the Rings, right? We want to make more Lord of the Rings. Yeah, because whatever. Oh, comic books. Hey, speaking of comics, Humble Bundle's got a, Dynamite Comics. Go.
I have a feeling Hollywood might be starting to see they need to change the formula since the only movies that seem to do well come from the mouse. Very few do well outside of them.
Because people generally, if they're going to go to the theater, it's probably because Disney has got 15 different movies in the theater at the same time. I mean, quite literally. Or they don't, and they just sit at home with a streaming service. Well, Netflix doesn't put their originals on the big cinema. So maybe if they did that, it would help. So I mean, they don't cancel it. Thank you. No. Dynamite Comics. Apparently, it's like 30th anniversary for them. I didn't know they were around that long. Humble Bundle's got a thing. I think there's like, 30-something comics? But, I think it's for like $18. You can get like 30, 35, 36, 37, whatever. A lot of comics. But some of them include Elvira, Vampira, Red Sonja, Dresden Files, some Army of Darkness stuff. There you go. No, it's ads. Yeah, they exist. Dude, they're not going to put a lot of money in a Lord of the Rings movie if The Hobbit is anything to go by. Green screen horses and dragons. Yeah, I'm like, yo, I am tired of Middle-earth. I got tired. I was exhausted with Middle-earth after Peter Jackson's thing. And Peter Jackson did an excellent job. So I was happy from beginning to end. And I'm talking, I saw the extended ones, okay? I was happy and satisfied. Very rarely have I seen a trilogy of films where I was satisfied up to the point where I'm like, okay, I don't need to go back to it. You know? I saw the first Hobbit movie, and it was like 100% forgettable to me. Like, I don't remember any of it. Sarah gifted a sub to Tomo. Boom. Thank you for gifting a sub to Tomo. You got a sub from Sarah. Thank you. Boom. Thank you. What's up? I've avoided so many days because I like seeing the content, not hearing people talk over it, incessant snack chewing. Yeah, that's too. Dude, I just want to, when I watch a movie, I just want to sit. I want to have headphones on and get immersed at this point. I just don't have invested interest in going to the movies anymore. Too much money. People rather wear lasers and watch movies in my projector. Projectors! Nice. Yeah, so that's the thing. So people like comics, Humble Bundle. There you go. They got Elvira comics, damn it. Oh, did they come back on Twitter or no? Because I know Elvira said they were going to leave Twitter for a little while because it was really toxic. Well, you know. Felt that way with Assassin's Creed Black Flag, not the trilogy part, but the ending just gave me some weird closure. Yeah, after a while, it's like every franchise has got that nice kind of like, all right, that's good. Yeah. And you could go back if you want, and sometimes you don't have to, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. How come there aren't any Thanksgiving decorations anymore? Dawn was complaining about this when we went out the other day. There's no Thanksgiving decorations. It's like it was Halloween and then Christmas. The only decorations are into like the freezers right now. Like nobody cares about. Go.
My wife saw Black Panther and Black Adam in theaters without me, so I'm going to maybe think about going to see Violent Night. Either her. Possibly.
No. Without her, I'm assuming? I don't know. Maybe. Violent Night. Violent Night. Bloody Night. Deadly Night. What? Santa Sleigh. All that stuff. Thanksgiving isn't considered a major holiday, hence no decorations. Why isn't it a major holiday? It's the big... okay. Yeah, because people are buying food. They're not buying product. That's why. It's all about food. That's why. Because of consumerism. Just make an origami turkey. Oh, what do you think? I'm talented? Get out of here. And add Christmas decorations out before Halloween. Yeah. It's always rough. It's just going to keep getting worse. What about the cornucopia? That's a Thanksgiving prop. Where's my cornucopia, bro? Cornucopio, bro. Oh, I didn't put my card out. Boop. Hey. You look paler in this.
Because Thanksgiving has become more associated with family fights and drama.
Well, that goes back to our early conversation of family. Get good. God. Don't you wish you could just do that and just sit down with people and be like, hey, mom, dad, uncle, schmuck over there, you all need to get good.
Outside, I have a turkey inflatable.
Inflatable turkey, there you go. Is that one of those ones that wave back and forth like the, whackable, inflatable, blah, blah, blah thing? Because that'd be kind of fun. No, somebody had one of those for Halloween. There was this house that was like, they had this giant skeleton thing, and it was just like, I was like, that's kind of a little unsettling, but there you go. It's not Thanksgiving until I watch WKRP episode of Turkey Drops.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
There you go. I can't say, that's going to be a tongue twister for me. So I'll just leave it at that. Thank you. Oh, man. Because only in America and Canada they celebrate Thanksgiving. And it's not even on the same month. Only one country celebrates it? Question mark? Not a major holiday? Yeah, and it's been very divisive amongst society, you know? So it's like a lot of people are like, well, the holiday in and of itself is really bad because historically fill in a blank. Yeah, that kind of thing. And I'm like, can we just maybe change it to be part of family togetherness? No, I hate family. So, like, you're damned no matter what. Basically, Thanksgiving has been basically you're either insensitive to indigenous people or your family sucks. That's what America turned a holiday of family togetherness into. So good job, America. Yeah. What? I'm just saying, man. I literally try to be thankful for the littlest things. And, to me, Thanksgiving is that. Even if the family is garbage, and even if it's like historically considered, inappropriate to be celebrating this day because this happened 200 years ago when I didn't exist. It's like right now we're here, we're having a meal, So I'm thankful and I'm giving myself acid by eating so much. Okay, yeah. But what are you going to do? Historically, it was a few days of drinking and eating. Yeah. Go.
Honestly, Thanksgiving should be more worldwide. It's become a celebration of a productive year and productive harvest, where we are able to feast and indulge at a time of year when our ancestors would be tightening belts and praying their
supplies last the winter. Exactly.
Thanksgiving is a day off with pay. That's all it means to me.
Well, you should be thankful for that, all right? See? You're thanks getting there. Day off with pay. Yes. See? Nice. I don't know. I feel people should be a little bit more thankful for stuff. No, because I know the world is weird here. We got a lot of them first world problems up in here. But it could be a lot worse. It depends on how much you know about like what's going on in the rest of the world. Hey, at least we don't have anything dropping on our heads right now, right? We're not in the middle of a war. We're not getting stray things being shot over here. I mean, we got a plethora of crappy politicians to choose from, but I mean, other than that, it's like. Most of us have jobs and we're kind of just plugging along and, making our way. What? Making your day, what? How does that song go? Making you in your way. I want to watch Cheers now. Ah, God. Unless they drop a turkey. Dude, you ever get hit with a frozen turkey? That hurts. Like getting hit with a small boulder. Be thankful for all the little things. Yeah. Because one day the little things will be taken away from you, too. Honestly, Thanksgiving was the day the program did. Yeah. Enjoy the fact. Yeah, that's a good point, too. Hey, they were too busy eating to slaughter anybody. Do people do that with frozen turkeys? I feel like that's a waste of food. Okay, here's the thing. I can understand, taking the old pumpkins and then just launching them into space. Okay, I get the pumpkin chucking thing. It's like the last hurrah for the life of a pumpkin at times, okay? But then they do that with frozen turkeys. I know Mythbusters did it, like, against a windshield or something to see what would happen. But, it's like, really, a waste of food. That's true, but most people still ungrateful for what they have. Yeah, because they don't realize what they could lose. You want to know why people are ungrateful for what they have is because they haven't lost it yet. Lose your internet for a couple of days. You'll be thankful when you get it back. You'll be like, oh, thank God. Dude, anything. Always be. I'm really big on being mindful of what we have around us, and I'm just like, oh, cool. I'm glad this is working. I'm glad when my stove turns on, I mean, seriously. I don't know. Maybe I'm like, I don't know. I'm glad my phone works, even though it's old, Simple things. I'm glad I kind of have a cell connection at times. I'd rig a compressed air launcher that just happens to freeze the pumpkin solid on the way out. Oh, God. What's up? Just got the call. No work today. Happy Wednesday. Smoke Cat's nice. No work for you. What you gonna do with your day off? It better be something good like getting coffee. I'm getting a lot of use out of this card. Nice. Hey, you want to know where we got this card, chat? No, because this is going to circle back to the last thing we did. I'm just curious. I'm curious as to where people are going to be like, oh, dude, where'd you get this card? Well, how did this happen? When did you make this? What's going on? Huh? You ready, chat? You ready? Okay. Okay, here's the thing, right? You ready? All right, this thing right here. Okay, we did the border, so we put coffee card there, right? So that's good on us, right? But this thing here, well, with the exception of the face in the mug, bruh. Remember when we were talking about AI-generated art? Yeah, pretty good, right? We literally just put a bunch of descriptive terms in there. This is what came out. This is why... This is why you got to pay attention to it. Use it as a tool, okay? Dude, for AI art, I'm fine with it. You know, it's a little coffee card. Yeah. I'm waiting for the response to be like, what? What? It looks old-timey, like old-timey vintage Halloween stuff. It's got, you know, this coffee, stuff like that. Pretty nice. And now I've just offended every artist on the planet. They're like, how dare you?
What AI site do you prefer?
God, you know, I haven't even tried a lot, frankly. Dude, give me a list. What was the one that I used? Oh God, no, we were running like several of them at a time. So I don't even know which one spit that out. Oh God, give me names. My artist soul is screaming, no. Well, here's the thing. Okay, hypothetically, right? Something like this, right? I wanted to do like a little custom card, you know, at some point to have, so we have a coffee card, because I'm always bringing a coffee card out here, right? And I'm like, God, when am I going to find a time to do artwork? This isn't something serious. This isn't like lore building, like, oh, it's so important that it's integral. Blah, 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 I need to do this. Blah, blah. You know, it's literally something that kind of looks like her holding a coffee. You know, beautiful, right? Where's the really good one? That was Dolly 2. AI art, so even artists are having their jobs automated. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, well, let me show you the other one. Where's we had a couple. I did a couple. This one came out exceptionally good. I don't know if green screen is going to be happy with it, but I was doing like old-timey art. Let's see. Okay. That is an excellent... Dude, AI made this. Got a little coffee cup. It's terrible with hands, by the way. It cannot do hands and can barely do anime, by the way. So there you go. This is done really well. It's actually done well. It's better than... I will flat out say it can draw better than I can draw. And here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, right? I've noticed when you use descriptive terms for her, what usually comes back out is I feel like it pulls from Elvira images and Betty Page and Tim Burton's Corpse Bride. Because we got a couple of things that looked very Corpse Bride-y a couple of times. But where's the other one that was... Oh, quirky art style. This one's actually really cool. Look at that. Dude, if somebody doodled this out and was like, oh, here you go. Okay, this is when I really need coffee. This is the I haven't had any sleep coffee card. Like, that just looks like, dude, bro, man. They look like they haven't slept, right? Pretty good. I mean, it's AI art. And this one at least has an accurate kind of skin tone for Pauline, but there is green screen elements. But generally, it's like it's hit or miss. Okay, it's not there yet. Oh, every image is like stupid low res too, but there. And you really got to kind of like massage your search terms and try to tweak it to like how you want to get it to work and all that other stuff. It takes a while, and I would say start cutting and pasting the prompts that you need. So you have them. Everything's messing up the green screen. But get it out of here. Generally, I mean, it's like for something like that, you know how long it would have taken me to just have background little coffee cards? It would have taken me forever. And clearly, I do not have the finances to commission 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different people to be like, oh, make me a card. Make me a card. Yeah. Because basically that's going to be like, you know, okay, if it gets damaged, it's not a big deal. I can print up another one, blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera. But it's a good tool. And I got to tell you, we were like, dude, oh God, if you want to do character design, if you have a vision in your head, especially if you're not very artistic, right? If you have a vision of a character and you're like, you know, really tall person with blah, 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 you know, has a mustache or blah, blah, whatever, just whatever you want. You could just type it in and just see what comes up because it might take you in a different direction you didn't think of going, you know? And that is, I will say flat out, and yeah, I know everyone's got this fear of AI art. And I think some should, to a certain extent. But as a tool for inspiration, I will say I have not been more inspired just dabbling with the thing because I'm like, oh wow, I didn't think about doing that. Oh wow, that's a really good layout. Oh damn, I should apply that to what I'm doing. You know, that kind of thing. And much like going to a museum, like if you're an artist out there and if you're watching on YouTube, keep this in mind. When you used to be able to go to a museum without, you know, environmental activists stapling themselves to priceless works of art, you would be able to go through the halls and be inspired, right? And then, you know, you had access to the internet and you got to see the world's greatest art at your fingertips. You get to be inspired by all the great art. But you're like, damn, you know, this is the next step as inspiration goes, because now it's like you have the possibility of composing an idea, you know, especially, I'm a visual person. So for me, I'm like, okay, if I do okay, there's that. And I'm like, oh, no, that doesn't look right. No, that doesn't look right. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, what if I try this style? Well, what about that? What if I would use AI art as a good editing / layout tool, right? And, you know, for something like that, you just throw it in the background. There you go. But that kind of thing. But generally, mostly, I'm going to want to be hands-on. But it's an excellent tool, and it's very inspiring because you can actually interact with the art based on prompts. So, like, why not? Why wouldn't you do that? Like, you know how long it would take me to, like, try to do this character in different styles just to see what it would look like? Well, let me try this style. Let me try this style, blah, 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 blah. You know, now it's like literally you can type in the prompt and at least get a vision of what things might look like. So it's like, okay, if I wanted to make her look like that, okay, what if I wanted to work on something that's a little bit more, I guess, old-timey, you know? They're all different styles. And like I said, this one is very artistic looking, the shape and the craziness of it. You can always tell AI art. Look around the eyes and how they're like a little swirly. Yeah, I would have to, like, if I was going to go back into this and use it as an underpainting, I would have to fix all that. But, you know, for what this is back here, it's fine. You know, it's very, very, dude, even color palettes, excellent use of color palettes. You know, maybe I wouldn't have picked those colors. Definitely use it as a tool because the better artists are going to be able to use this and be inspired by it, push themselves forward a little bit, you know, and enjoy the process a little bit more because creating art is difficult. You know, it really is. You know, and anytime looking for inspiration is super difficult. But now you can literally put in something and at least get an idea. It's a starting point, a lot more than most people have ever had in their life. So, there you go. Excellent use of paint. Yeah, well, digital paint. There you go. A friend of mine used AI art to portray a hellhound concept that had never existed before. It turned out beautiful. See, that's what I mean. And it's stuff like, okay, if I wanted, God, even if I needed like references to just something that, well, references aren't really a good thing. Real life references are good. And my God, do never use AI to learn how to draw hands. The hands are all weird and stuff. And sometimes it adds extra arms. You should see the stuff we had to throw out. Oh God. Yeah, but it's definitely an excellent tool. And I've been like, ooh, I got an idea. I just put in random things. Like I just put my hands on a keyboard, something nice might come up and just be like, oh, wow. Whoa, I could do something like that. Which art generator was that? There was Dolly, there was Wombo, but Wombo's a little weird for me. Or is that called Dream now? What the hell is it? What's the other Dream one? Or is Wombo now Dream? I know like 2 other ones. One was an app on my phone. I forget. I literally had them all opened at the same time, and it was like bloop bloop bloop. So I don't even know which one's made which. Sorry. But if anybody's got a list that I might not have used, let me know. I want an AI assistant so I can be a jerk to it. Why? Why would you want to do that? Or just use it as inspiration and try to apply your style to that. Yeah. Bump, 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 bump. Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, that was the other one that kind of popped up. There was a lot of Pauline-esque looking characters. It was like the AI took Elvira and gave it that Corpse Bride / Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas kind of smile to it. And I'm just like, that's kind of unsettling. There was a couple of unsettling images. I probably should have printed those out. Because that would have been kind of cool. Like, look at this. Probably cheaper than inspirational drugs. Yeah, and it's just so weird, the stuff that comes out. Now, so again, if you're an artist, use it as a tool. It's going to benefit you in the long run. You know, why not? You get just to experiment. Yeah. Hey, what? I got asked to go home from work. Is that good? Go home. I gotta. The problem is with AI, I don't want to be charged for every little doodle. I kind of. Oh, I just want to see what this looks like. It'll be a fraction of a cent, please. Wait, what? I don't know. Then you start getting into pay schemes, and it's like I feel like all that should be like open source at this point. Just because if you're gonna have a data set that's basically pilfering from the entire planet, that should be made publicly available to everybody. If I want enough, I have to write my own. I'll call you. Yeah. I've never tried AI writing software. I can't imagine that being fun. What do you do with that? Would you just like do a plot and just be like, okay, guy walks into a bar, falls in love with a girl who's in actuality a cybernetic demon from Microsoft hell. I don't know. What else? So at some point, Elon art. Maybe. All right. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, there you go. Anybody have any takes on stuff like that? What are we doing? Oh, God, we've been on for 2.5 hours. I can feel the fear in people when they see the artwork. They're like, I don't know. Again, that also goes back to make sure you have your own IP. I'm just saying, it's super important. And what better time to do that than actually, you know, work on your own IPs by using AI so you can develop your own characters. If you don't have a vision of what they look like, be like, oh, okay, this character has black hair, you know. There you go. See what happens. Yeah. Short person with black hair and, I don't know, a really big nose. You know, see what comes up, you know. You'd be surprised. But we are going to wrap this up. So we're going to do what? Sakura's on? Who else is going to be streaming? I need to know. I need to know who's streaming. Oh, this background? Also AI. Just saying. Wait, what? Oh, no. Does anybody know of any AI programs that actually do really high-res stuff? Because, yo, this thing was like... God, what was it? Like 400 pixels wide? It was gross. It's all pixelated and weird. I had to print on low res. I'm streaming in like an hour. Sora's streaming in an hour. Batman. Wait. See, cool, man. Oh, that's what I could do. I should go to get the AI software and do whatever. No, I think there's an offline one you can use. I'll be streaming, but not for an hour and a half. Shadab's going to be streaming in an hour and a half. Sora's going to be streaming in like an hour and a half. They're both going to be streaming in like an hour and a half. Pumpkin Potion's on. Well, Sakura's on, right? Rapidity-boo. So what are we doing? Sakura, Pumpkin Potion. Who's Valkyrie? Valkyrie. Bum, 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 bum. Relax. What? Technically, the ghost is a little AI. Just saying. I want to experiment with VTubing. What programs do you use? What program do we use? We use the free one. VC Face. I think it's like literally... Is that it? Is that what it's called? Give me a second. Bro? Yeah, it is. Okay. The letter V, S-E-E, Face. The only reason we use that one above everything else is, one, it's free, and if the camera loses tracking, it doesn't show your face. It quite literally won't, because it's only tracking data. It actually doesn't do any real-time pictures like the other ones do. Because when people like freak out, they'll be like, oh my God, you know, that kind of thing. I've seen it happen. People are like, oh no. Be streaming at 9. DJC is going to be streaming at 9. There you go. Bump, bump. Yeah, so VTubing is kind of fun too. If you want to get the hand motions going, there's a, what's it called? Leap Motion. It's a little hand sensor. It costs like $100 though. Probably a little bit more. And that'll do like hand tracking. It does it remarkably well, and it's basically plug and play, so you don't have to do a lot. So, free! I love free. Free is the best kind of stuff. I love open source stuff, man. You know? Dude, that's the cool thing about the internet. And all the people who are doing all that, like, open source stuff, it's like, thank you. You know, because not everybody's rolling around in Bezos bucks. Hey, and good on you, Bezos. He's working on getting rid of his fortune there. Hey, you want to help us out? Just saying. I don't know if they watch. They might. They could be a fan. I don't know. Simpsons. Homer's website shows his picture, then loads the bag over his face. There you go. OBS and Video Tube Mini for the avatar. I don't know those. I just used a VC Face and OBS Studio. There was an update for that too. Yeah, we had a webcam problem like literally 10 minutes before we started, and I was like, oh God, no, it's not working. I had to update. I had to force an update. It sucked. I know, free stuff is fun. Free stuff, the best stuff. All right. Elon also working on getting rid of his fortune. Have you seen the state of Twitter lately? Yeah. Well, one is doing it voluntarily. The other one is just playing around. So let's see. I got my outro music. I think we raid Sakura. Pumpkin Potion got a lot of people usually. Beep, 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 beep. Where's my outro? There it is. Oh.
Thanks for the stream, PG. Hope you have a great week and see you Sunday.
We shall see. All right. So, I don't know. The walk away is enjoy art. Even if you're just fiddling with stuff, there's a world of possibilities out there. When it comes to AI art, don't be threatened by it. Use it as a tool. Make it your own. What? I don't know. It's cool. Anyway, just let people know. Disclosure. Come on. So there we go. We're going to raid Sakura, assuming they're still on. And, I don't know. I'll probably eat cheese doodles for lunch. No, not Cheetos. The wrapping thing was annoying. Later, everybody. Go.
This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang.